When we had last left this cop, he had traveled back to the pile of Eternite covering a secret shack out by the backyard behind the Whirling in Rags, where Kuno was hanging out throwing rocks at a dead bod. Inside and behind that Eternite, inside of the shack shed that it did hide, was a secret, cool little lair and an access point to the harbor district. And the cop also saw a beautiful cloak fluttering in the wind. However, with a check of savoir-faire, did the cop fail? What kind of... However, the cop failed a savoir-faire check and was unable to jump down and retrieve it. And so the two traveled elsewhere around the Martinez district. Indeed, they traveled down to two old men and tried to play with their balls. But it didn't work out. And instead, they learned a whole bunch of weird shit, and that this one old man was kind of a dickhead. This is Disco Elysium. Welcome back. Let's continue looking around, huh? It's the middle of the night. We've still got some time, hopefully. Fingers crossed this'll work, right? We may just come in down by the wire, right? With our lonesome long way home. We're very soon going to have this activated as well, right? That will happen very, very soon. Let's see. This is now also inspectable, this bigger ball. Enormous bowls worthy of a real man. Alright. Over here. What is this? This coin-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. Don't get mayonnaise on the measuring tape. Oh, from his sandwich. Can we talk to the other guy, the sandwich man, specifically? Let's see. I think we might be able to.
Oh, I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
He takes a bite out of his sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's the little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
The voice acting is wild. I kind of love it. It's so fucking like... For the others, it was kind of sensible. Even for Kuno, who was like off his fucking, like, mind, just blasted on drugs or whatever. Even that, like, was kind of fitting. But for these two, why is it so, like... It's so absurd, but I kind of appreciate it nonetheless.
Oh, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
He turns to you. Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think.
He looks at the clouds wistfully.
I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Come on, you must have heard something. Really? You know absolutely nothing. Shame. Maybe you can help me with something else then. Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry, and I really would like to assist.
He adds, smiling apologetically.
You're both good guys, I can see that.
Oh God, how did I make this guy sound?
Then help them, you wimp.
Reproach fills his eyes.
You rob plenty of soldiers with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something. I wish I could, but I don't know anything.
His cheeks turn red.
I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects? The old carabiner can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not, he assures you. I'm not even anyone. Of course he is holding back.
The carabiner crosses his arms.
His mouth is so full of union prick, he can't even speak properly. Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René?
His eyes are furious.
I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Everard.
How do you know Everard? Who's Everard? Are you a union member? I've forgotten who Everard is, if we've been told. How do you know Everard? Are they head of the union? How do you know him?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers,
He says solemnly.
I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history?
The carabineer snaps at Gaston.
You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history?
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. Let's try not to get caught in the lieutenant lowers his voice. Crossfire. Esprit de corps medium success. Lest we be riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient. Are you a union member?
Oh,
His cheeks turn red again.
in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member, I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Efrat, Edgar, and the older Debardiers all know me.
In many ways.
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member.
Not in the technical sense.
His eyes fix on the balls in the crater.
I don't have a vote or membership card, but Everard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member.
Good God. This is all over the place. This has been a nightmare.
I know that.
He frowns.
He's a weather vane. Turns to as the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, he continues. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everard?
Writing work, mostly.
He smiles.
Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everard and I have these long talks where
he tells you his little penman exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you,
He nods, smiling wide.
for being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I wanted to ask you about the Union again. What are the rules of this game? Looks delicious. Point to the sandwich. Can I have a bite of that? Sure, why not?
I'm sorry, officer, but I don't really share food,
He says and quickly nods.
Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone. Please, man, can I just have a bite? Okay, I'm not that hungry anyway. Let's say this. Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable.
He's squirming, avoiding your gaze.
In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Electrochemistry, medium success. You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
Please, friend, let's just share it.
You're not hearing me, man. I need the sandwich. You're not hearing me, man. Fuck off! It's mine! He jerks away, immediately startled by his own reaction. Sorry, officer, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way, he continues cautiously. But the sandwich is mine! I'm not gonna share it! Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. Jesus. When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich, and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston. I wanted to talk to you about the Union again. Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich. Rhetoric of 2. A very low percent chance, 3%. Ooh, rhetoric, legendary 14. Now let's hear let's learn about the game first, then we might be able to get the sandwich. What are the rules of this game? Oh? The goal is to throw your bull. He holds out the orb. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet. He points to a small wooden ball in the middle of the crater. Interesting. Tell me more about it. I think that's all I need to know about petunk. Let's see. Tell me more about it. Well, first you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope, he explains. Then the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it, you get to throw the cochonnet. I can't believe this shit. Then the players aim to throw their balls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted. Is there anything else you can tell me about petunk? I could, but I'd rather not, he smiles. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer. Half-Life medium success. Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man jar. You need to know things. But do I really? And why? Trivial? Grin at the man. You can still tell me, you know, before anything happens. Let's see. I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with the trivial details. Oh, this is not us saying it because there's no quotations. Alright, but do I really, and why? Yes, you do. Knowledge is power. Bathe in it. Empower yourself. Trust me. Logic, easy success. All that blunt data must have triggered an information hoarding reflex of sorts. Think of it like a small seizure. It will pass. No, let's not intimidate him. I think I get it. Thanks, Gaston. Yes, I'm very sorry, officer. The senior is visibly shaking before you. Good. Gaston finally understands the rules now. An evil smile runs across his lips. Let's see if it makes him a better petankista. Oh, God. I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now? No, I want to talk to him. I promise it won't be about petunk. Sure, we got a case to solve. I promise it won't be about petunk. I want to talk to him. Alright. Oh, look, I can try again with the sandwich. Oh, no, wait, no, it's the same check. He sighs. Hurry up, then. Alright, let's try and convince him to give us a sandwich and fail miserably. What's the worst that could happen? We take a morale hit? Rhetoric, legendary failure. A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political. What is political? This, right here, is political. Oh, God. This city's going to shit. Sooner or later, some foreign anarchist is gonna steal your sandwich. That's a fact. Your blood sandwich, point to it, is a tool of the oppressors designed to keep the proletariat docile. These options seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them? Well, we've already gone down our route. Let's go with this. Your blood sandwich, point to it, is a tool of the oppressors designed to keep the proletariat docile. What? The lieutenant gives you a sharp glance. What oppressors?
I'm not going to listen to this commie connery,
he utters through clenched teeth and turns his back to you. Huh? The jolly man is scratching his head in bewilderment. He doesn't understand the situation. Let me ask you, comrade, did you make the sandwich yourself? Look, comrade, the overabundance this sandwich embodies is inherently evil. Nothing, actually. Let's talk about something else. Both of these are all right. Let's see. Let me ask you, comrade, did you make the sandwich? Well, he may have, because he said earlier that he outdid himself, so he may have made it himself, for real. So we can't convince him. I don't know if we'll convince him either way, but that's probably less convincing. Look, comrade, the overabundance this sandwich embodies is inherently evil.
I really don't understand how my sandwich could...
He starts but falls silent. Wouldn't you rather have a proper sandwich? A sandwich with a soul. I don't either. But wouldn't you rather eat a sandwich free of the bourgeois guilt baggage? Let's see. Wouldn't you rather have a proper sandwich? A sandwich with a soul? Oh my god, what has happened? I just experienced some sort of breakthrough.
I would rather just have this one, officer.
He's avoiding your eyes.
It's really good.
But imagine a sandwich absolutely minimal in design. Sleek, efficient, simple. But imagine a sandwich covered entirely in fine metal dust from an industrial plant. Imagine a sandwich absolutely minimal in design. The skepticism emanating from the Mary Sr. could be sensed all the way to the Seminine Isles. The Isles. Envision bread as black as the soil it came from. Melting butter. Wait, are these all things that we go through? Envision bread as black as the soil it came from. I don't know, wait, we couldn't have... Okay.
I don't want to,
he argues, glancing at you worriedly.
Look, officer, I like different classic food. Fine dining, not soil. Please, just drop it.
Alright, what did we get here? Oh, our Mazovian socioeconomics is complete? Okay. How do I do? How do I do? I do not know. Alright, bye for now. Oh look, maybe this is how I do. Oh shit, this is how I do. Thought complete. Mazovian socioeconomics. There it is. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over personally with his socioeconomic theory. It has, however, made him into a very, very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world. Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. -1 visual calculus. Reaction everywhere. -1 authority. Downtrodden inva-communist. There it is. And we can forget it by spending a skill point, right? Yeah. Wow, so this was the problem. The problem was... What even was the problem? Was that we needed to single-handedly rebuild communism or something. And then the solution is that it hasn't done anything. It's just made me depressed to think about it. So instead we'll just build a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world. Fair. Alright. Cool. There it is. Wait, what were our penalties? Visual calculus and authority. Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's continue looking around here. Man, that one guy just gave me his salami. Do you think he was a comrade? Ooh. What's this? 2, roundabout north. 2, Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. Alright, what's over here? Oh. Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Huh. Sure, let's do it. Maybe we'll see something interesting because it's night out, right? Why not? Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal, pull the handle and look inside. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab, gray shape, like a ghost. Turn the knob to focus your vision. Got 5 XP for that. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. It's concrete, almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Empathy medium success. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind. Hang in there, little one. There are ruins of some kind of building there. Let's look at the ruins. Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out. The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Oh, weird. I guess there aren't. Hang in there, little one. The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind. Huh. Okay, yeah, really nothing there. Alright, leave. What's in the garbo? Anything? If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you collect these bottles and sell them. Oh, shit! From the Freet! I didn't actually pick up a bag, did I? Oh, shit. Oh, no, wait, they ran out of bags, didn't they? Didn't they say that they ran out or something? Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Poor little viewer. Pat it. Vandalism. Shake your head. Look inside. Let's look inside. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word ONUC, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards? Shift your focus to the background. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. Encyclopedia medium success. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Chi Rho. the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. I wonder how religion works in this world. Have we met anyone who is religious yet? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Inland Empire medium success. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Poor little viewer, pat it. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. Leave. What's this thing? The ad reads, broken window? Tribe Tibbs has windows. Okay. Oh, this guy's got a bag. Hey, dude, can I have that bag? Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. Can I have your bag? Yellow plastic bag. Freet! Okay. Equip this to collect tear from the streets. Tar. Tear. Sorry. Alright. Anything else around here? I've been kicked out of every joint in Revachol. You and me both. Actually, I guess I haven't. Probably because I'm a cop. Alright. What does this say? Yellow plastic bag freet. This plastic bag has freet. Sick. Written on it in a dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prices. As the font implies great prices. As you crack it open, a malty gust of air flies in your face. Smells of yeast and beer. A perfect place for tear. Alright, sure. It's left-handed. Look at that. Wow, it's physicsing around. Oh my god, look at this. The future is now. Alright. Well, let's pick up some of that Garbo. Wow, there's Garbo everywhere I can pick up. Oh my god. All these bottles I could have picked up? Holy shit. Let's get some trash. Plastic. Glass. All mine. Look at this. I'm getting garbage all over the place. I'm cleaning up. More plastic. More glass. Look at all this shit. There's just trash everywhere. Oh my god. Trash just grows in this area. This is a trash city. Look, more trash up here. Oh. Oh shit, can I not hold any more trash? Oh no. I don't think I can. Am I full of trash? Contains 10 bottles. Oh, I must be full of trash. Okay, let's take it back to the trash zone. Why not? There we are. Wow, look at all the... Oh, no, wait. This. I can take these. Wow, what? How can it be? How can I keep getting more and more? Look! This is unlimited money! There's money everywhere! Free money! Oh my gosh, everything is money! Money, money, money! Look, there's money down here too! Oh my god, money all over the place. How much? 17 bottles in this bag. Holy shit, this is a new record. Anything over here? What happened to that one bottle? There it is! Oh shit, look, I fucked it up somehow. I must have, like... It must wear off my right-click hold after some time. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. How long do we think the Freet is open for? Surely not 24/7, right? Surely not. Oh, look, there's more trash. We should probably go check the Freet and try and get rid of our trash, at least for now, in case it does close at a certain time of day. It may already be closed, right? That said, the bookstore still looks open, right? Could be. Any other garbage down here? Yep, there's some garbage. Anything over here? It has such a snap sound to it. It sounds like we're breaking them in half every time. I can't put him in the bag. Was that good? Was that good or what? Huh? Come on. let's go on in. The map tab in your journal lists all the white shacks you can reattempt. Listen to this music, damn. Yo, it's still open. Alright, let's put garbage in. Garbage time, baby. Garbage day. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Insert my bottles. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. The bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Electrochemistry medium success. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption. Shit, I don't have that much money though, do I? I don't think so. Alright. Cool, maybe they are open all night. That'd be nice. Looks so much nicer inside it during the night though, huh? Though maybe that's the case with most convenience stores, right? I always feel like something about them, they have like a nice inviting glow during the night. Something about it. I don't know. It's mystifying and welcoming and intoxicating and just everything. Let's head on over here. We should probably do a quick save just in case, because our resources are at the limit. But I'm trying to hold off on using stuff because we're nearly going to have a sleepy time, aren't we? And regenerate. What's this? Wow, there's garbage in this. Rue des Sanguis Lane, roundabout north. Cape Side Apartments. Do I live here? No. What's this? Maybe we should talk to this guy before we try to pry bar it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, my bad. Hey, you were talking to me earlier.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
Cindy the Skull. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. Huh.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Blood type? The last time I was tested for Hep C?
What is her accent? Early on, it sounded almost like country southern. Huh. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep, yeah. When were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay? Let's see. Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat, docked next to the pier. Composure, easy success. Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. Joyce Messier. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring. She hisses. That ozone whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. Notice I'm not even going to attempt. Encyclopedia medium success. Ozone is an archipelago 2 days travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques rarely have reason to visit Martinez. Who is she? Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. He nods in her direction. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions. You know, do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet. Wow, you're giving me permission now? Good idea, piggies. Now run along. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozone. What are you doing to the wall? Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aerograffito visible from low orbit. She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. So you don't know what to write? Why are you committed to defacing the building? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Proceed. So you don't know what to write? Have you ever tried your hand at graffito? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs around here, though. Just union cads. My name's not Mona, so... Empathy, medium success. She wants it to be something true and total. Why are you so committed to defacing the building? This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire can break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Proceed. Yeah? I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I don't know. 1 and 3 are both great. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. Empathy, medium success. You've lessened her desire to deface the building. Do you know anything about the recent murder? She wrinkles her nose. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts. Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner. We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Catch you later, Cindy. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you. Damn. Should we pry this shit open? Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools used to disassemble it. Probably some more trash over here I can take. We should check that shit dumpster again. What did I get here? Oh, an update because of my bottle count. Gotcha. Alright, should we pry bar into this thing? While she's right there? Fuck it, why not? Here we go. Oh shit. Signal blue naval coat. Wow. +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. Neat. How do I look in it? Let's see, what's my disco-ass blazer give me? +1 esprit decor. But if I put this on, I get +1 suggestion. Oh my god, what a look. Let's keep this for now. If we need suggestion, we can do a swapperoo. Alright, cool. Let's also unequip our pry bar. Excellent. And head on over here. Let's talk to this person repairing their unit. What was this? Looks like there was more construction here. Once. Decades ago. Probably got bombed out. Over here in these containers. Oh, magnesium. Yo, I'll take that. Okay. Over here. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of Rue des Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Also, this person is rich, and don't we need to speak to a rich person? Let's see. Huh. Why did I need to find someone who's rich? Or maybe I already did? Yeah, I don't know. Why did I need to find someone rich? Find smoke, sing karaoke, inspect the victim's body, get a oh, this was it. A reality lowdown from a rich person. Okay. What's this say? Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Great. What's up with you, rich person? Oh shit, hang on, I've got an update here. Oh, as I approach. Shadows on the water. Green plants under the calm surface. Right, some algae, I think. Hey! Joyce Messier. A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat. Does she have her own music here? Is that what this is?
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L? What does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles. Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere. I mean, by now we know, but we may as well say this. This is like the first time it hasn't given me full reactivity, right? Maybe she called, huh? How does she know? What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere. Or maybe we are giving her the runaround by playing dumb. Alright, yeah, what exactly is the RCM?
I meant you. The Revachol Citizens Militia. The police.
She seems confused. Oh, what gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Wow, really? Okay. Oh, well, I am definitely one of the drunks who are in this town. Should I shake her hand or not? Let's not.
I'm glad to see you here.
The woman and the lieutenant exchange a brief handshake. Empathy, medium success. She is unfazed by your rudeness, probably choking it up to local custom, or chalking it up.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Huh. Okay. So is she like a Pinkerton or something?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Oh, whoops. He opens his notebook. She turns to you, unfazed. Suggestion, medium success. It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful. You're on a boat. Why, yes, I am. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have a handle on the boat thing, conclude. Let's say this. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Of course there are. She looks around. We are on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Empathy, challenging success. Wow, challenging success, 12. There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice, but it is playful. Wait, we're on an archipelago? Look around. What do you mean, archipelago? What do you mean, archipelago? I mean, we're on Le Caillou, are we not? She raises her brow. Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol. We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kinema motor carriage either. Actually, the lieutenant becomes defensive. That motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol district harbor. It's not a toy. Neither is this. The woman pats the cabin hardtop. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands. Does she have a name? The boat? No. It is called Cordelette 19, because that's the type of sloop it is. Inland Empire medium success. The word it feels strange. A beautiful boat deserves a proper name. Shivers medium success. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something, or someone. Cool, but your boat really needs a name. Okay, how about Cordelite 19? Why? She taps on the side of the boat and makes a hollow sound. Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelite, and its hull is 19 paces long. How about the sleek fish? How about the X something? How about Dolores? Huh. Is the, like, X is an ex-wife and Dolores is in my ex-wife? And sleek fish as in my wife was a sleek fish? How about the X something? The X something? The X what? The ex-wife. Thank you for the suggestion. I see the word has emotional resonance for you. For me, sadly, none. So I will stick with the factory name. Can we go through this again? How about sleek fish? What? Because it's sleek and fish-like. A smirk passes her face. I think I'll stick with the factory name, but thank you. How about Dolores? Why Dolores? I don't know. Feels pretty. I just like the name for some reason. Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion. Okay, but what kind of boat is it? It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business. How do you like it? My sloop? I like it a lot. Her lips curl into a wry smile. It's the eel's hips, baby. I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating. Esprit de corps medium success. I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her. Do you have a license for this boat? Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator. Half-light, easy success. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license? Can I see your license? I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 insulindic regattas. Even finished once. What happened the other time? Still need to see a license, ma'am. Actually, you don't. I'm pretty sure I do. I police. Let's say that. It is a little-known fact among those who police that the Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. Wait, exactly how little known is this fact? I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act. More like the Anarchy Act, in my opinion. So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Let's say that. No need to resort to self-pity, detective. You can still ask for her passport. Yes, I'm going to need to see your passport. Like if we could have said no need. Of course. She searches the pockets of her raincoat, producing a bundle of documents in a sealed plastic bag. Look at her passport. The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying Republic of Vesper. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich, say Jean. Encyclopedia medium success. The Republic of Vesper, formerly the Republic of Vesper Messina, was once a dual kingdom. An amicable parting of ways produced two constitutional monarchies. Vesper, the richer of the two, is an occidental nation known for its proximity to the Pale and its exotic financial derivatives. Anything else? It is a stable country, and yet there has always been something ominous about its perfect stability. Its place at the edge of the Mundi Isola, overlooking the Ubisunt Isles, fracturing into the great unrest of the Pale. Look at the photo page. The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you, face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Joyce Leighton Messier. Your name is Rejoice? Yes, but please don't call me that. Why? Joyce is much more efficient. Empathy medium success. She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover. You're from the Republic of Vesper. My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling. I used to have dual citizenship in real life, but I had to forfeit it in order to get a passport recently. Bummer. Everything appears to be in order. Give the documents back. 5 XP. She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat. I say recently, but it's been like a few years now. I think I have a handle on the boat thing. Good. She takes a sip from her thermal cup. Let's see. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What do we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. So what do they do? The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. She points to the small dots on the horizon. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And then to the east... toward the harbor. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy and oil and gas exploration. Offshore platforms. Encyclopedia medium success. The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain, himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain. Oh shit, so that that we heard about earlier of the suzerain. Which king was it? Was it Philippe III or Guillaume or I'm not even sure. Flissa? Whoever that was? Nonetheless, royal monopolies. Why? Huh. Who are the other Indo-tribes? Saint Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star. You're in good company, it seems. Got it. Tell me something else. I don't know. She nods. What can you tell me about this strike? Everything, she smiles. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. Elements? Yeah, I'm not misreading that. Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. An octopus, I will slay it. Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own. What the man means is the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government. But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. What is your role in this precisely? I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines, and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer. And how are the talks going? They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 220M racist behemoth blocking the gates. Tell us more about this behemoth. What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. She pauses. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now. How were the talks going before the lynching? Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived. And when did you first arrive? I arrived 3 weeks ago, she thinks. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM. He looks at his notes. But the strike began in December. I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Galmont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Galmont, despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations. This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike. Heavens, no! There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times, the union men won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time, their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive. What happened to this Galmont? Mr. Clare told him to. How did he put it? She pauses to compose herself. Fuck off, midget. Galmont is short of stature, you see. Not cool. Okay then. Cool. Okay then. Yes, keep in mind this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. What are their demands? There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker a member of the board. I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask something else about the strike. I like it. Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Nah, that's weak. Not hard communist enough for me. I don't know. Which one should we go with? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Not hard communist enough for me. No, let's say this. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker a member of the board. What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand? Wait, is she a hard communist? Even though she's, like, rich as shit? Huh. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines Group makes a decision, about what? About anything, really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. Good lord. Huh. What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand? It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines Group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in the Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of the Wild Pines Group. The workers can't be kings, the king is king. The king is dead, long live the workers. Fuck it, yeah, let's say this. The king is dead, long live the workers. That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king. But as negotiations go, it's not a swell start. What are you going to do? I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one. Excuse me. The lieutenant looks up from his notes. From whom did you hear about this lynching? Her reply comes quick. I first heard about it from the boy. The boy? The boy. What is that? At the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was Call Me Manana. What the fuck? Who? The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? The scabs? She raises her brow. You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least. Rhetoric easy success. It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion. Tell me about this Union boss, Mr. Clare. Everett Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Really? Of course not. Everett is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. Is he that bad? He can't be that bad. Say nothing. Everett is a hero of the workers' movement. Is he that bad? He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Wait, there are two of him? Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. What about the Union itself, outside the Brothers Clare? The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. She adjusts her hair. Organized labor at its best, as they say.
Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... How do you say? She hesitates, looking for the right expression. A mob, the lieutenant says succinctly. The debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them. Refreshingly honest, officer, she nods. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everett and his brother. She turns to you. And your opinion, detective? If I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see, she explains. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is... an effective advocate for the rights of local working men? A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. But aren't they completely, like, taking all of their shit? Like, they're a union under the guise of a union, right? Isn't that what we said? What she said? Let's see, let's go up here and double check. What about the union itself outside of the Brothers Clare? Was once a perfectly normal institution 20 years ago anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into, how do you say? Right, a mob. Let's see, and over here... The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everett and his brother. Right, and the issue is that, at least her claim is... that the brothers are, because they're heads of the union, they're taking all of the workers' dues, or like skimming off the top, and profiting for themselves, right? It sounds like they're a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol, right? Although you would assume that, like, you know, a union would be helping, but in this case it's corrupt. The two heads, the brothers, Everett and whoever, Edgar? Was it Everett and Edgar? Yeah. Let's go with a giant leech then, under the pretense that it is corrupt. Indeed, and a hungry one, she nods. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers. One more thing, you said something happened in the elections? I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared. Disappeared? Yes, on the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Eerie. It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. It's eerie. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him. And she was, who was she again exactly? The previous forewoman of the Union. And on the last day of the local chapter elections, and I'm assuming the Everett brothers, or the Clare brothers, were her opposition to become the forewoman or foreman of the Union. And maybe they took her out? At least that's her read on the situation. That's what Joyce thinks. Rejoice. Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine. That's all I need here. Let's change the topic. Of course. She passes the thermal cup between her gloved hands. How else can I help? What can you tell me about this lynching? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something. Ooh, shit.
Secret task complete. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Plus 10 XP. I got a level as well. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers. Uh-oh, we can't continue talking to her. Huh. Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. The lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic. I'm Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. He points to you. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice. How curious. She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you. Why is that, detective? Empathy, medium success. Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. I see. She looks increasingly worried. So are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. Yeah. Let's see. Let's tell her that I am a heavy drinker. I lost all memory of my life in the world. Oh, dear. She sighs with compassion, sadness even. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation. As I said, ma'am, the lieutenant interjects. His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM. New task, Joyce's info on the lynching. Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge. Suggestion, easy success. Hang on, she's a professional negotiator. She should be able to open some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. What kind of arrangement would it be? How do I negotiate my way out of this? Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. What kind of arrangement would it be? I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Let's try and do some suggestion here. Oh, look. A dirty alliance? Wow, 83%. We may pass it. How do I negotiate my way out of this? Oh, yeah. Easy. Just offer her a favor, like I said. Nice and dirty. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials. I will be frank with you. She puts down her thermal cup. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible. You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain. Like what? Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret at Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason. The company has tried looking into the matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or, she picks the cup back up. You can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause. Detective. The lieutenant closes his notebook. A word in private before we continue. Excuse us for a moment, madame. Oh shit. Wow, look, he's got a little alert here as well. Alright, holy crap. Well, we've gone far overtime with this. So when next we come back, we're going to speak to Kim and see what he's got to say, and then we'll continue talking to her. Jeez, I had no idea that this would be such a big deal speaking with her. Alright. Huh. I guess it makes sense that she would be related, since she's so rich. Why else would you be here if not for one of the big things going on, right? Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.